The manhwa begins with the location of the construction site where our main character is located. A certain man gives him a folder with papers saying that the guy only needs to put his signature here, and that he does not believe that such a guy is already the owner of 3 apartments. He asks our hero how he earns so much and whether he can share with the man the secret of his earnings. The hero replies that he just worked hard and also went to his goal. The hero says that this is all true because he started barely finishing high school. Since he was quite awkward, so he usually didn't stay anywhere for a long time. Yes, and to be honest, it's hellishly difficult to earn decent money in frivolous jobs, so he decided to try to invest in stocks. And he doesn't know if it's talent or just luck, but he succeeded, and thanks to this, he has 3 offices and is now a real homeowner. Well, this hero who carries a vase of flowers and says that it's hard enough, and suddenly he stumbles on the door and already thinks that he will fall now. But suddenly some girl helps him take a flower and asks him if he can help him convey it. The girl asks our hero, does he move in with them, to which our hero awkwardly answers yes. An unknown girl says that although the rent here is not small, it is comfortable to live. The hero thanks the girl for her help, but suddenly she asks him, is he really a Jihin? The heroes say that this is not him, and most likely this girl confused him with someone. The girl follows our hero. They say that he and Jihin are the same person, but the hero does not listen to the girl and hastily closes the door. When he enters the room, he shouts to the whole apartment why Yunari lives in this house, and also asks why life punishes him so much. Jihin reminisces about his past, saying that he met Nari in his last year of high school, and obviously he didn't know anything other than some rumors, and that the scariest local ringleader was famous for her beauty. But the main problem was that he didn't know who it was. We are shown that after the lesson the girl sits on her knees to our hero and asks if it is true that he has been looking at her for a long time, and once and for all the guy should take a better look. Suddenly, our hero wakes up and weighs Nari in front of him, which shamed him. The hero says that this girl constantly got him, and because of this, all classmates mocked him, and that this girl turned his life into a living hell. Heroes wakes up from the doorbell from the delivery service. He opens the door and sees in front of him and the delivery man spinning to him, asking if he could sign. The guy asks from whom this parcel is from, but suddenly Nari flies up from behind and says that it is still Jihin. Nari starts yelling at our hero, asking why he pretended not to recognize her. Did he really not receive it for a long time? The girl asks our hero if he has forgotten what kind of relationship she has with him, to which the hero replies that he has not forgotten. Nair says that since the heroes remember everything, he should give her a massage, and the hero says that they have not been at school for a long time, but she still points out to him, and is he really the same loser for her? The hero begins to massage the girl and says that nothing has changed because he still secretly stares at the girl, and that he is just pathetic. Suddenly Nari says that our hero has not grown weakly in all places, after which he grabs his legs. This is our girl says that the heroes do not twitch, because she needs to solve something. The heroes look angrily at the girl, asking what is so important in her phone. But suddenly our hero receives a message on the phone. He opens the SMS and sees that a person from room 503 is writing to him. He says that he has just been informed about the change of ownership. He simply does not have time to pay the apartment, so she wanted to know if she could pay next month, and invites our hero to meet to discuss this over dinner. We see that this is Nair writing to our hero and asking herself why it didn't work this time. The girl writes that she is now in minor financial difficulties and simply has nowhere to go. But the guy replies to her that he does not care, and the girl must either pay or leave. Suddenly, the girl grabs the phone of our hero, asking to whom he writes there all the time, and sees that he is now the new owner of the house. The girl asks our hero, is he really now a landlord? And does not it seem to him that it was rude to treat the girl like that? She says that it was not very polite, and our hero should at least give her a chance to talk to him, because maybe she is an incredibly beautiful girl like her. Jihin asks why the girl wove herself into this story, but she shouts to our hero that the guy just talked to her. Nair leaves. They say that she has business and business has nothing to do with Jihin. The guy tells the girl to at least tell what apartment she lives in, and the girl lies. They say that she lives in apartment 903, but our hero asks, am I not 7 floors in this building? Suddenly, the girl turns around in embarrassment and says that it would be nice for them to sit a little more, and the couple drinks in the Jihin's apartment. And the guy says that the girl is in a hurry somewhere first, and then suddenly returns to drink, and this is very strange. The girl asks what does not suit our hero, but he says that he is simply delighted and again stares at the girl. Nair throws a can of drink at him, asking why he is staring at her, and thinking that this is her last chance, she writes to our hero. When the hero opens the message, the girl looks at his phone and asks, "Is this the girl with whom he corresponded?" But the hero pushes away from the girl, asking why she is looking at his phone. Nair says that in any case, this time the hero must do everything right, because, as she already said, Jaehyun does not know this girl, and she may turn out to be really very beautiful. The hero says that this intrigue is driving him crazy, and says that he will try. The girl is surprised that the hero does not want to answer the girl, and says that he does not know anything about her, but first you need to know her better, because you need to look into her profile. The girl gets into her phone and quickly puts some photos of beautiful girls from the gallery. The girl tells our hero that no one knows, because if he gets along with this girl, he may start dating and a beauty like her can become his girlfriend. The hero spends some time dreaming, after which I ask the girl what to answer her. Nair says that our hero needs to defer payment for this girl for a month, which he obediently does. Jaehyun conducts a response from the girl, and writes correspondence to her, if she has a photo where her face is visible. Naria is angry with our hero does he really need more pictures? But Jaehyun asks how she knew about it. The girl excuses herself by saying that she just read it, and asks why he needs another photo. Jaehyun replies that he did not see the girl's face, and suddenly it will not be very beautiful. Nara walks over the head of our hero. They say that she suddenly wanted to do this, and the hero says that she has not changed at all. She goes to the restroom and thinks that it will be suspicious if she doesn't send anything now, but she can't show him her face, so she has a great idea. How to show something else instead of her face. At first she thinks that it will be somehow too tough, but suddenly she sees a message that she needs to pay off her credit card debt, and I understand that on the other hand, it would be very useful if she did not have to pay the rent this month, and she takes pictures of herself. Suddenly, a neighbor comes into the room to our hero, saying that she found out that they have a new owner and decided to go in and get acquainted, and she is not empty-handed either. The hero says that it was not worth doing this, but the neighbor says that there is nothing like that here, and she just wanted to treat our hero with something tasty. The hero thinks that this is the girl from room 503. The girl says that she will probably go and wishes our hero a pleasant evening, but Jaehyun stops her saying that she doesn't even have to worry about paying rent for this month. Nair, looking at this situation, says that do the heroes really think that this is a new neighbor? This is her. The hero says that since the girl was so kind, that she prepared such a gift for him, he cannot refuse her. The girl is surprised at this. They say that it is very cute, but suddenly asking why our hero started talking about payment, and suddenly she realizes that she did not notice that she was in such an attractive way. She hopes that the new landlord did not think of anything like that. And our hero closes the room and says that this girl is very nice. Nari asks why Jaehyun looks so happy, and the guy says that the same girl with whom they corresponded came to him. Nari is allegedly surprised by this. They say it's very cool, but in fact, she thinks that she didn't even have to do anything, and our hero deceived himself. But it seems she has already seen this girl somewhere. The girl recalls the situation as she walked down the street and saw that the girl was getting out of the car of some rich man, who gives her just the gift that she gave to our hero, and she remembers that this girl is not very cultured. Nari asks what it has become. We see that neighbor calling one of her lovers asking if he saw the recent new collection, and there is a bag that she just drags along. The man says that he doesn't wear such a style, and the girl asks if the man doesn't want to please her, but he replies that he found himself another girl. They say that the neighbor loves only his money, so it's all over between them and let the girl find herself another stupid, who will be her pay everything. The girl thinks that she needs to get this new handbag somewhere because it is a limited collection, and suddenly she remembers about the new homeowner and goes to his room. We see how Nari leaves the room of our hero and tells him not to see her off in any case. She thinks that it was all on the verge and a little more and a catastrophe would have occurred. But what if she sees a neighbor in the corridor who goes to the room of our hero? Jaehyun asks a neighbor what I need from him, for which the girl replies that she can't open anyway and would like to ask for help with this bottle. The hero happily agrees and invites the girl to his apartment, and Nair says that he is sorry for our hero because he still does not know what kind of girl this is. Heroes and a neighbor drink together for an acquaintance. The girl asks our hero if he is serious about the payment, because he himself told her this. Hera says that he directly blurted out, "This is not serious when I did not correspond." The hero says thank you very much for the hotel, it was not at all necessary. But the girl insists that she doesn't have to pay for this month, but our hero agrees. But then he asks what it means not to pay, and was it not about a delay until she finds the money? The girl asks our hero, maybe he will forgive her this month, but Jaehyun says that they are not so close. The girl asks if she sits next to our hero if they will be close enough, but the hero says that this is out of the question. The girl begins to talk about the fact that it's only 1 month you are close enough with the hero. But the hero does not agree. The girl pours him another drink and tells him not to make hasty decisions. The hero asks if the girl came only for this reason, but suddenly she accidentally spills right on our hero's pants. She takes a napkin and starts to wipe that place, but the hero says that the girl should stop and the heroes will wipe it themselves. The girl asks what our hero has in such pockets that it interferes so much with wiping, and she is going to pull it out. But it turns out to be this one of our hero. The girl understands what she grabbed and apologizes to our guy, says that if the girl does not want to pay for this month, then she can repay him otherwise by continuing what she started. The girl asks what the guy offers her but still agrees, and the heroes imagine how the girl does this to our hero. But after he wakes up and we see that the girl is very shy. The neighbor asks the hero to take his leg and he asks, does she really want him to wipe it there too? But the girl says that she does not want this. The hero asks how about paying for 2 months, because he thinks it's a good deal for both of them, or he'll give her what she wants. The girl remembers that new handbag and agrees to our hero's proposal. We see Nair eavesdropping on our hero's room. Nari says that in the room, unfortunately, nothing is heard and it was necessary to warn the Jiha now this girl, because she is sure that this stupid boy has no idea who he is contacting. Well, suddenly she understands that it's risky because it's impossible for him to find out that she lives in 503. And then she says that it's not so important for her, because it's not her problem. Suddenly she hears a scream coming from the specialists of the second room. And we are shown how the heroes put the girl on the table and began to do this to her. Then they do it. Nari, sitting in the next room, asked is he really serious? Because Jaehyun has not known this girl for an hour yet, and already doing this with him. She says that I did not want to do this, but she decides to call our hero. The girl asks our hero is he really going to answer, and suddenly this is something important. But Jaehyun says that at the moment there is nothing more important for him than his neighbor. After the end, the hero lies on the bed and thinks that he still can't believe that he really did it with a girl like her, and he's not sure if this is a good idea. But maybe he should call her and find out what's wrong with this girl. He opens the phone and sees one missed call from apartment 503 and asks if she called him at this time. A neighbor sits in her room and quietly cries. Ask how could she let him do this? No matter what the reward, she never allowed this, and now she doesn't know what to do. We see Jaehyun walking down the corridor talking on the phone. Suddenly he meets a neighbor and says that he will call back. He already wanted to talk to the girl, but she quickly enters the elevator and closes the doors before our hero has time to enter. We see how Arya spies on our hero and asks why there is such a strange atmosphere between these two. Because it seems like yesterday everything went as it should, since he didn't pick up the phone. The girl thinks that since this girl is ignoring Jaehyun, she will not be able to tell him the truth. The girl seems to be talking with her friend and on the phone, saying that whoever thinks that Jaehyun will be the new owner. But the funny thing is that he writes to her all day long, and it seems that not everything is so smooth with the girl with whom he confused her. And it seems like he told her something else, wrote something. We see that the heroes are justified for their actions. Nair says that her friend should come to her, but suddenly I open the door. She sees not her friend, but Jaehyun, and asks herself what he forgot here. The guy hugs her from behind and asks why they are answering his calls. We see our hero who is sitting in the store and the seller asks him that our hero wants to replace the old sink, and they will now see how much the new one costs. The seller turns to our hero, saying that if he has more important things to do, then let him go and take care of them. And when everything is ready on his part, the seller will let him know. Jaehyun replies that if it is so difficult, then the seller may not be in a hurry. He asks the seller if he is married, that he answers that he has been married twice already. And also why he is our hero asks this. Jaehyun replies that he was with a girl yesterday, and everything was fine because they had a nice time. But today for some reason she ignores him all day. So what does this mean? The seller says that in fact everything is clear here. And then we are moved to a bar. The seller asks if our hero apologized for everything to the girl, to which he says that he got married. The seller asks how much they know this girl, to which the hero replies that one day. The seller asks how it can be that they have known each other for only one day, but Jaehyun says that he is leaving. The seller asks where Jaehyun will go, to which he replies that he will go where he can get answers that he cannot find here. He will go and ask this girl directly. The seller says that it seems our hero fell into the trap of some not very good girl. The heroes mistakenly hug the Nari and ask her what to do so that the girl forgives him and waves him to repeat what he did yesterday, because maybe that will be enough. The guy asks what's wrong with this girl in the evening she liked when he did that. He asks maybe the girls are already better, but they understand that it doesn't seem to help much. The girl asks the guy to stop, but he only starts doing it harder and lifts the girl. He puts her on the bed and sits down on top, looking intently at Nari, asks if our hero knew that it was her, but since the hero is very drunk, he does not see Nari. He asks the girl to say at least something, because today he could not get her out of his head all day, and calling Nari Choa says that he doesn't know how the girl feels about him, but he seems to really love this girl. The guy asks the girl to answer, or he just might go crazy. He wants to do this with the girl, but the girl pushes him away, and the hero asks why he is doing this to him, because she doesn't even want to look at him. She makes it look like he's not here at all. Say that if so, he will do whatever he wants. We are shown the past in which everyone is in plain sight. Our hero takes off his pants, and the hero asks who did it, and he sees that it was done by Yunari. Jaehyun asks why she did it, to which the girl replies that he looks like a real man and behaves like a girl, and in any case, thanks such a performance this time it is a warning, and they leave. The hero says that yesterday he helped the girl with his fingers, and if the girl does not want this, then it is better to speak now before it is too late. The hero begins to do this to the girl, and you say that they are similar so that she does not like it, and he knew that the girl also wants this. The guy says that with this he will make the girl feel better than she has ever felt, and they are doing it. The girl thinks that she needs to stop Jaehyun before he goes even further. The girl grabs the guy by the hand and says that Jaehyun has misunderstood, and she is nothing, so she asks him to stop. Jaehyun says that the girl still has not uttered a word, and now she is talking this nonsense and continues to do it. The guy says that if the girl continues to lie to him, then he will have to teach her a lesson. The girl says that at first it was very painful for her, but now the pain has almost subsided, and with each push she likes it more and more. After the end, the hero asks why the girl is crying, because didn't she get pleasure from this? But the girl says that our hero should fail, saying that he did everything he wanted, and now he can leave. The guy apologizes by calling the girl Choa again. He hurriedly dresses and leaves, saying that it looks like he overdid it and lost control of himself. The girl is crying, and they say that she can't believe that she let Jaehyun do this to her, and the worst thing is that she even liked it. We are shown how the Choa cannot sleep, because she thinks about what happened yesterday, because she has never done anything like this, and it doesn't look like her. She is going to go down and ask our hero for money for what happened before. We see how when our hero leaves the apartment, her friend stands next to her with drinks and asks if this is not Nair's apartment, and then she realizes that this is the landlord. She thinks that the girl still continues to pretend that she is not at all interested in him and looks down on him, and she also says that this is just ridiculous. Choa leaves the room and sees how Nari's friend enters 503. Choa says that yes, of course she is far from her, but I must admit that this girl is also absolutely nothing. A friend remembers the girl with whom the landlord mixed up the Nari and says that Jaehyun looks kind of inexpressive, but maybe she just doesn't know something about him. The guy does not sit on his bed and thinks that no matter how drunk he was, he should not have done this, and today he did something irreparable. He thinks that now he can't look her in the eyes at all. If he was treated like that he would never want to see this man again. But suddenly he opens the door and sees a Choa in front of him, asking if she can enter. Nari's friend comes into her room and asks what Nari is doing, because the girl is now putting on her pants. Nari replies that she didn't hear the girl come in, but her friend replies that it doesn't matter now, because she just saw her landlord come out of Nari, and asks what they were doing here. Nair says that really her friend also saw him, because Nari was very surprised at this, because our hero got drunk and mistakenly locked himself in with Nara, so she drove him away, saying that his house was nearby. A friend says that she understood everything, but she thought that they were doing something else here. Nari is angered by this expression, saying that she could not do anything with this loser. A friend asks Nari if she would mind if the girl fools around a little, because in her opinion, Jaehyun is quite cute, and she loves such guys. And she also says that the girl about whom Nair spoke about her friend on the phone is now at Jaehyun. Jaehyun kneels in front of the Nari, apologizing to her. He says that no matter how drunk he was, he should not have done this, and once again he asks for forgiveness. Nair thinks about how this guy seems to feel guilty about what he did to her yesterday, and that's just the right thing. The girl says that she will forgive the guy, but she asks our hero, does he really think that after all this, just an apology is enough? The hero says that of course they will not be enough, and the girl only needs to be told what she wants, and whatever it is, he will do everything in his power. The girl invites our hero to meet. The guy asks if the girl really wants to date the one who did something to her. Choa asks why she would joke, because whoever did not make mistakes on a drunken head, and this time she will forgive him, but henceforth our hero would never have to do such a thing. The hero thanks the girl for this, saying that he was afraid that he would not see her again. Choa tells Jaehyun not to think that this is it because she has one condition. She says she likes it when everything goes right, especially about anniversaries, so they should celebrate all their important dates properly. The guy says that this is a great idea, and the girl thinks that it will not be easy for Jaehyun, because any day can be an anniversary. The guy hugs the Choa tightly, saying that he thought that their relationship would end today, and thanks the girl for giving him another chance. The hero says that his house is not a place for this, and they should celebrate it somewhere else, because today and on a very important date, and this day when they started dating, and also on this day, they simply cannot sit at home. The hero grabs the girl by the hand and says that he will buy her whatever she wants. The girl says it's great, of course, but they could do something more interesting and, for example, play. Choa says that she wants to play the game they played yesterday, where she had to guess fingers. We see Nair eavesdropping on our hero in the next room, and her friend asks why this girl is so worried because she herself said that this loser is not interested in her. Tell Nara that she's only afraid that if they get along there, he might find out that she doesn't live in room 500, and the guy will throw her out on the street. A friend says that she just has a good idea, and if the girl wants to listen to it. In the Jaehyun's room, the hero sits on a Choa, and the girl asks why he looks at her like that. The hero replies that this is all because the girl is very beautiful, and our hero begins to play with the girl. After the girl invites our hero to do this, and the hero agrees. The hero asks if the girl feels well, to which she replies that she does not know. Jaehyun asks his neighbor why she cannot be more honest in her feelings, because now when they do not meet, they do not need to be ashamed of anything, and the girl can speak directly. The girl says she loves it. We are moved to a room with the Nari. Where the girl asks if her friend is serious, to which Himi replies that friends are needed to help each other, and besides, it's not difficult to just pretend that she lives in 503. Asks Nari for her phone number, and says that she wants to return their landlord. At this time, the Choa with our hero are doing this. The girl tells our hero that she is very good with him, and Jaehyun asks why she was crying just recently when they did this. The girl says that she does not understand what our hero is talking about, and Jaehyun asks, does the girl really not remember what they did? She asks the guy if he mistook her for someone by accident. Our hero receives a message on the phone, and he wants to see who is calling him, but suddenly he sees that he is being called from 503 apartments. The girl asks, does our hero really want to answer, and didn't he say that the girl is the most important thing for him? He answers the phone and hears that some other girl lives in apartment 503, and not Choa. The hero asks Choa who she is, but the girl does not understand the question of our hero. He asks the girl if she is not the one who lives in 503, but the girl replies that she lives in 501. What if the hero breaks off and quickly dressing goes to room 503? Suddenly a Choa comes out and says that she has already seen this girl. The hero understands that this confirms that she really lives in 503. But this means that then the girl with whom he recently did this was Hyuna, and he does not understand what he did at all. All she addresses to our hero is saying that in any case, she thinks that first of all, it is necessary to resolve the issue with the rent. The heroes ask if she didn't want to see him in a completely different way, but suddenly his girlfriend comes up to him and asks what it all means. Jaehyun explains that he thought it was a Choa living in 503. Which is why he said that he didn't have to pay rent. Choa says that now she seems to understand what is happening here, and that Hyuna knows that Choa is our hero's girlfriend, so he doesn't need Hyuna's attention anymore. A friend in Nari says that it seems that this is already their personal body, so the girls should wait at home. Choa says that in any case, our hero is already happy with him, but Hyuna says that from the side, you might think that this is our hero's girlfriend here, and not Jaehyun himself. There is some kind of verbal skirmish between the girls. But our hero delays his girlfriend, asking her to wait for him at home. The hero says that it looks like he made an unfortunate mistake, so for this month he will not take the rent, and they will be in the calculation. Hyuna calls Nari for herself and says that worse, they will have to use plan B. The hero goes outside and asks what is wrong with this girl, because if she really lives 503, shouldn't she be angry with him? But this girl looked so calm as if nothing had happened. He asks himself why he only drank so much, and how I now look into his eyes. The hero meets the Nari at the exit of the store, and they talk at the table. The girl asks if the guy began to meet with her, to which the hero replies that it happened quite by accident, but it really is. Nari thinks that not only did he do with her, but now he is also dating a Choa. The hero says that, unfortunately, this girl is not the one he took her for. And it so happened that he confessed to be the wrong one, and that the hero's really screwed up. Nair thinks that our hero really screwed up to the fullest, and you ask out loud, it was also wrong. Jihin replies that nothing special happened, but after that the girl behaved somehow strangely. Nari tells our hero not to take all this into his head, and why doesn't he go and tell this girl directly everything he thinks. They come to room 503, but Jihin says that he is not mentally ready yet, but Nari does not listen to our hero, telling him to calm down and not to rush around, after which she calls the apartment. The girl abruptly leaves and says that now everything is only in the hands of our hero. The girl thinks about what Jihin wanted to say with the words that there was nothing special. She thinks that Jihin will then also feel how his life is crumbling. We are taken to the past where Hyuna says that they need to make adjustments to the plan, and it looks like the only thing left for them is to make him feel pleasure, and all that is needed from Neri is to lead Jihin to room 503 for some reason, and then Hyuna will do everything herself. She opens the door to our hero asks why he took so long, because she was already waiting for her dear landlord. We are again shown the past in which Nari asks Hyuna what she was up to which the girl replies that Nari herself is familiar with Hyuna's situation. Namely that the girl's parents tell the girl to marry someone as soon as possible and move out. And now it seems she has finally found the perfect candidate. That she says that she will easily give our hero pleasure and make him her own. So he will very soon get rid of that girl who stuck to him. Already when the Jihin came to the girl, she said that unfortunately she has nothing to offer our hero, but she has such drinks. The hero says that he certainly drinks this, but it seems to him that it is too early for such drinks. The girl tells our hero to relax, because nothing helps to establish contact like a drink in a good company, and they drink together. The hero thinks that this girl is some kind of strange, because how can she be so calm, and asks is it really that what happened yesterday is just a trifle for a girl. The girl asks why our hero does not drink, and does he really not want to. She says that everything became clear to her, and our hero seems to want her to drink him from her lips. But after an awkward silence, the girl says that she is joking. The hero says that in general he came here to talk about what happened yesterday, and if the girl understands, then he thought that his girlfriend lives here, and therefore, when he came here, he made a big mistake. She remembers what happened yesterday, and says that she knew that something is unclean here. The girl says that our hero should not worry, because this often happens with neighbors, and they will consider this a funny misunderstanding. The protagonist is surprised at Hyung's reaction, saying that as a girl, he can easily take it. The girl tells our hero to put it out of his head and drink calmly. The hero wanted to stop the girl, but she says that this is just for the convenience of communication. The girl says that it's somehow too boring, and since they switched to you, why don't they hug? The hero asks why she does all this, and does she really want to say that since it's not neighbors, then the hero can come to her to do this, but yesterday she behaved completely differently, and is she really doing all this for the sake of money? Because if you think about it, she's even after yesterday first started a conversation overdue payment, and the heroes say that everything became clear to him, because if it were not for this, she would never have begun to hug him like now. Shona asks why our hero's leg twitches so much, to which he replies that he himself does not know what is wrong with him. The girl asks our hero, is it really all because of his girlfriend, and is Jihin really ashamed that he is hugged by another? She asks Jihin if he thinks that he would be better with her, because she suits the guy much more, but our hero refuses, saying that he already has a girlfriend. The girl says that she doesn't care if he has a girlfriend or not, and even more so she the first one contacted our hero, because it was she who asked for a message about the possibility of deferring payment for this month. Jihin says that it is human to err, and he really got it all mixed up, but now he has a girlfriend. Hina says that it seems to the girl of our hero, that he is nothing more than an ATM. Because this is obvious, and even if you think about what could so suddenly interest her in Jaehyun, except for profit. The guy yells at Hyung saying that she is talking nonsense. Because the only one who is interested in making money here is the girl sitting next to him. Everything but I think that our hero is exactly the way Nair described him. And he really is crazy about Choa in just a day. The girl asks, are there still such people in our time? And the hero with a malicious face leaves, saying that he has a date with his girls. And also he adds that he will make amends for yesterday in another way, so that he will ask her to vacate the apartment today. Suddenly, the girl runs up to our hero and sits down on her knees in front of him, and also asks does he still want to leave. All she says is that she does not believe that our hero will not take the bait. The guy asks what the girl is doing, and Hyuna thinks that all guys want one thing, and Jaehyun is definitely no exception. But the characters start to cover themselves up, saying that she doesn't have to do that. The hero asks the girl to stop because whatever she does, he will not change his mind, and he is not going to mess with this girl. So he asks to stop her. The hero still asks the girl to stop, but she says that even though our hero says to stop, he enjoys this moment, and also asks if Choa did something like that to him. The girl says that if our hero stays with her, then she will do it to him every day. And suddenly he grabs the girl's head and pushes her closer. After the end, the hero says that his girlfriend is already waiting for him and leaves without a word. He thinks that he went too far and does not know if he did the right thing. And so he asks why everything is turning into some kind of nightmare, and probably his girlfriend is already waiting because he should hurry up. When he enters the elevator, he sees a Nari in front of him who asks how everything went. The girl tells our hero that if he has time, he would not like to have a drink with her. We see how at night the heroes call their girlfriend and say that he suddenly has things to do and apologizes to her. He says that these things, of course, are not with another girl, and he promises that tomorrow they will celebrate this doubly, and they will do everything as his girlfriend wants. In a bar with Nari, the girl asks how much has passed since Jaehyun's last relationship. Yesterday. He says that this is his first girl, but he already sees how difficult it is. Nari asks our hero why he did not refuse her invitation, if they have a date with her now. The heroes answer that they don't know, and also he just wanted to drink. The girl asks if everything went wrong with that girl from 503, and the hero replies that events took an unexpected turn, and the hero does not understand why she rang the doorbell to the girl at all. Hero thanking the girl for doing it for him, and without Nari, he would never have had the courage to meet her face to face. But suddenly, and if you like this video, then put like and subscribe to my channel. Bye everyone.